Okay. Okay, welcome to the last Workers' Café of 2020.
Welcome everyone.
This is our last Workers' Café, and we wanted to just summarize what we did last year and give a little preview of what we will do next year. And last year we had a few Workers' Café, unfortunately most of them online and not in person because of the plague. And we heard a lot of stories of workers, like what kind of problems they face on the labor market and the kind of questions they have, and we collected all of them, and out of them we kind of made a informational campaign, like a poster campaign, and some of you have maybe seen it, like the Know Your Rights posters are already on Facebook, and we made them in 5 different languages: in English, in Icelandic, in Polish, in Lithuanian, and in Tagalog. And more languages are coming, and if you want to help or if you feel like translating some of them, let us know. We are always happy to have more languages, and we have the text ready, so we can just send it and then get the translations. And then after we did the Know Your Rights information, we noticed that it's kind of not enough to just know your rights, that a lot of people, they know what their rights are, but they still face trouble on the workplace.
It's not enough. You have to know more.
Yes.
Yeah. It doesn't keep you safe.
Exactly. So that if they insist on their rights, they end up getting fired or bullied at the workplace. They go to the unions, but the unions can't actually do a lot of things with certain cases. It's just very hard to actually get your rights respected. So we made a second poster campaign, which hasn't been released yet, which is all about practical advice, how to protect yourself at the workplace and how you can make sure your rights are respected, in the same 5 languages. And they will be released, I don't know, like
soon,
like
as soon as possible. How to not get fired.
Yes, and we also will think about how we like put them somewhere that's not online, make pamphlets or posters or something. It just hasn't been really possible to distribute anything with paper in the last year because of COVID.
Because of the plague, yes.
Yeah. So I just put one example of a poster. So this is like one of the organizing posters, or one of the posters of how to protect yourself at the workplace, and this is that you should share your pay slips with each other. So you should show each other your pay slips, and that is actually pretty relevant this month because it's January 2021, because we are late with the Workers' Café. We wanted to do it last week, but there was like Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah, it was just not doable. Everyone is too busy.
So because it's January 2021, there is a pay rise coming for everyone because of the Life Collective Agreement, which is for the lowest wages 17,000 kronas more per month. There's also changes coming in taxes. The lowest wages are getting a tax reduction from 34% to 30%. And then the personal tax discount, personafsláttur in Icelandic, changes as well, from 54,000 to 50,000, we're going to make an extra post about it, and I'm also going to talk more about it in the next Let Me Explain This episode, if I ever get around to recording that. But so at the end of January, share your payslips with each other. There are a lot of changes. If you're not sure about something, go to your union or come to us or ask the tax office. Just ask around. Don't be shy if you don't understand your payslips.
Yeah.
But lots of changes are coming, and my guess is that a lot of employers are going to try and get around the wage rise.
Yeah.
To 17,000.
And they'll just tell you it's a mistake or something, but even if it's a mistake, they have to fix it. Make sure they do.
Yeah, and I mean, this is one thing that happened is where a pay rise was supposed to come by like a fellow worker, and she checked her payslip and noticed it wasn't there, went to her employer and asked about it, and the employer was just like, yeah, we're not going to do this. We're not going to give the wage rise. So some employers also just, especially now, they will just kind of play chicken. They will say like, we're not going to do it. Feel free to quit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because they know everyone's unemployed. Yeah, I just go back to the video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, just don't let the high rate of unemployment change your life and threaten you in any way.
Yeah. I mean, this is also why it's so important that you talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's very easy to threaten one person with...
But if you all stand together, they're not all gonna fire you. Well, or if they do, good luck with that. But
well, then you come to us and and we'll organize.
And we riot.
Well, we organized tickets last year. We did help organize pickets in front of workplaces last year. We can also do it this year. Mm-hmm. There is no problem with that. So if your employer doesn't want to give you the money that he owes you,
it'll come anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So we talked about the Know Your Right posters, and we talked about the organizing ones.
Yeah.
Talked about show your payslip.
Yeah. So now we talk about the worker story.
Yes. So last year, I made a call on Facebook and I asked a lot of you to share your stories with me into bad places where you've been abused or mistreated or just they stole your money or all of this. And we've been analyzing those stories and we've been working on them. And now we're done with this. So the main goal is to make a website where you'll be able to read those stories and those testimonies, and where we will explain what's wrong with them and how it should be done correctly, what was the main problem in those stories and all of that, and
also how you can protect yourself from
how to avoid this, how to avoid those stories and how to not let it snowball into accumulating more and more little problem, which in the end turns into a chaos and catastrophe. So we've collected around 50-60 stories. They all have different problems, so it's going to be interesting for you to read them also, and to see, first of all, to see you're not alone, you're not the only one being cheated, and who to contact, how to work with this. What else?
Yeah, I think it would be just really because the information that foreign workers usually just get is these are your rights. Mm-hmm. But I think a lot of foreign workers, they come to Iceland thinking everything is rosy, and then they hear, oh, these are your rights. So they're like, oh, okay, I have rights on the working market. But it's kind of important to know that abuses are super common and that the labor market is a bit of a mess. And that you can expect these kind of things to happen to you.
You should expect them, actually.
Yeah.
You just should always keep your eyes open and just be alert on what could happen to you.
Yeah. So it's, for us, I think it's a little bit about, us foreigners helping to protect each other from bad experiences that we had. Yes, and shall we call for volunteers.
Yes, join us.
Yes, join us. So
join the fight. We need you.
It is a big project. We got a grant for it that we are very excited about.
From the city of Reykjavik. Yes.
From the city of Reykjavik.
Thank you, Reykjavik.
Thank you, Reykjavik og Borg. Yeah, and we always need people to join and help, and you don't need any special skills. Like, even if it's just people who are willing to hang up posters, to like distribute the pamphlets that hopefully we're going to make, you know, that are willing to just sit down and write out the story or something like this, like anything. We need all the help we can get.
Yeah, any help is good.
Yeah. If you have any specialized skills, like knowing how to make a website, or you know a little bit about like legal problems, you have any kind of experience in like journalism.
Special call to a lawyer.
Yes.
We need lawyers.
we always need legal advice in terms of like privacy laws and libel laws in Iceland.
Yeah. So yeah, tag your friends. If you ever been cheated by your boss, actually just join us. You have nothing to lose.
Yes.
No, but it's true. You have nothing to lose.
Yes. Like if you want to do something about the horrible state of the labor market in Iceland, come and join us, and we will.
Yeah. We'll just stick together. It feels good to know you're not alone, and
yes,
everyone is getting tired of this. Just join.
Yes, just join us. We will put a link to the join up form in the description. And if you have any like questions, this is a recording, so we're going to publish it, I guess, in 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
So you can comment on the video if you have any questions. We will be there to like look at the comments. At least at the day when it's released, we will be there, look at the comments, and answer any questions. Questions about your rights, questions about how to protect yourself, or questions about how to join.
Yes.
Okay.
All good.
All good.
I talked about everything.
I think that was very good. And welcome to our baby Julie, first recording.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, and special shout out to our beautiful flags in the background.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah, and I guess thank you to Andre May, who is like hosting us. I mean, we're like using it at the moment. Okay.